Hello, my dear friends. How are you? Welcome back. All right. So this reading is for friends Cancer. Cancer for the last part of January, meaning from the 21st to the 31st. All right. Let's switch camera. How is everybody doing? All right, you guys. So we're going to pull 7 cards. Well, Seth is going to pull 7 cards. Seth is my spirit guide. Here, let me show you. This nice fellow over here. Excuse me. This is the first book we wrote together. We got 3 of them. 2011, 2017, 2022. This is the latest. God always says yes. There he is right there, Seth. You see? So, anyways, I don't want to make a long story, because if you want to know all the details, visit our website. We do a lot more than just tarots, okay, guys? A lot more. Tarots is 5%. Visit our website called SethTeachings.org. O-R-G. Then you'll know everything we do, okay? We teach mostly, my biggest thing is at very advanced law of attraction courses I teach with the Seth's help. I can guarantee you've never heard the law of attraction explained in such a way. It will change your life. 3 hours, you will be in total control of your life. You're going to go from a slave or from a victim to the creator of your own life. It's unbelievable. Hundreds of people have taken the course. I teach it about 3 times a week, and completely transformed. All right. But for now, let's keep it to the reading, okay? All right, Cancer. So we're going to pull 7 cards, as I was saying. Seth guides me from, now that I've been working with him for over 40 years, he says, forever. Okay. I became aware about him after an accident I had. I died and came back when I was 12 years of age back in Italy. But anyways, he says we've been together for millennia. I am part of his family consciousness. Apparently, I don't know. I seen things he have no idea, the stuff he showed me. But I became aware of him after the accident back in Italy. Anyways, in this life, he says, in this life, I know. So what happens is, many years ago, when I started helping people, seminars and cards and so on and so forth, because you see, he's located behind my right shoulder. And actually, some people have seen him. They see a silhouette or a shadow or something, depending on their level or their frequency. So before, it was very difficult, because imagine you having a conversation with someone and your grandpa is behind you talking in your ear, right? So before, I was like distracted. Now it's almost seamless. If you see me sometimes hesitating or stop all of a sudden, it's because he says something. But now we're so good at it. We've been doing it for so many years that I'm able to both speak to you and listen to him at the same time. So most of the times I don't have to stop. You know what I mean? Sometimes I do. All right, back to us. Thank you, Seth. Okay, so Cancer. We're going to pull 7 cards, then 5 cards to go a little bit deeper, and then a love message from another deck of cards. Yeah, let me switch the camera again. And finally, a yes or no coin, in case you have a question, okay? The entire thing shouldn't take more than 11, 12 minutes. So, the one thing I want to make sure I mention is this is a general reading. So please do not make any personal or drastic or decisions based on this reading alone. Right now, I'm visualizing the sign, the Cancer symbol, the logo. I'm not thinking about John, Frank, or Mary, or Joanne. I don't have anyone in front of me. So please don't make this, don't force it to be yours. And perhaps, if I say someone is cheating on you or someone is playing games behind your back, please don't go and accuse anyone. I mean, I'm not talking to you. So I'm just giving you the main energy for the sign and the characteristics. If you do want a personal reading, then get a hold of me. The address bottom left, CelticCrossReading at gmail.com. Then you're going to be blown away, because then I'm going to focus on you. I don't even need to know the sign when I do a personal reading. You tell me if you want to. It's a totally different reading. Okay, guys? Now, the energy, the overall energy for these 10 days for you guys is you're a little bit confused, a little bit unsure about certain things. You see, you're surrounded by fog. It looks like it's like you got news coming in, and this news kind of confuses you. It's unexpected news. I believe it's also gossip. Which can send you off track. You might hear through the what do you call it? Grapevine? Grapevine. You might hear through the wood, you might hear some gossip hinting at someone cheating on you, or not necessarily love-wise, but I guess so. So please don't make any drastic decisions or accuse anyone. You have a new phase of your life coming up. It looks like you're starting a brand new phase. It doesn't mean you must start from nothing. What I'm saying is a new phase. In other words, a different energy. Same place, same family, same house, same job, whatever, but your way of thinking. Do you know what I mean? Now let's go and see the cards now. Soulmate. Oh my God. Ooh. So maybe the gossip is true. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I told you have a brand new phase coming up. So there's the destruction of a phase, and then there is the rebirth of a new phase. I told you before, the cards already know what they're doing. See, this is number 0, right? Which indicates a new beginning, right? And this is number 10, which indicates the round circle, indicates the end of a cycle, right? And then we go over here and we see the exact same thing. Something comes crashing down completely. Why? Because a soulmate shows up in your life, and a soulmate is irresistible. Why is it irresistible? Because you have a contract. You have a soul level contract. It's called contractual soulmate. This is not the soulmate you meet this lifetime for the first time. This type of soulmate, you've been together pretty much forever, century after century, lifetime after lifetime. You keep on coming back. You have a forever until you guys decide to stop. But when the soulmate comes back into your life, which could be childhood or it could be the last 10 years of your life, when they come back into your life, not only it's like, do I know you already? You start talking, it's like, my God, I feel so comfortable talking to you. Do we go to school together or something? You can't put your finger on it, but you feel so at ease, so smooth, so there is no need to break any ice. And that's because you cannot put your finger on it, but that's because you actually already met several lifetimes in a row. One time you're the man, one time you're the woman, one time you're the mother, one time you're the grandfather, and so on and so on, okay? So when they show up into your life, it's immediate recognition. Different face, of course, but there is the internal pull. So it's like, do I know you? And you can resist. You cannot resist. So even perhaps if you're already committed, I had to tell you guys, and this is why this is a difficult thing, and it's also it's like in the movies, in the love stories, right? When you guys see each other, it doesn't matter. You have to be together because the magnetic pull is just too strong. You have a contract, and it is to overcome the challenges that come with it, to learn, to grow, to understand what real love is, because this is real love, you guys. So as soon as you guys meet, oh my God, whatever you've got going on comes crashing down. Boom, done. So then, right smack in the middle here, rebirth. You see the phoenix here? Number 8, again, is full cycle, completed cycle. And it's right beneath this card here, which is, I am confused, I don't know what to do. Like, what should I do? Look, this lady is surrounded by fog. What should I do? She's looking for guidance. We're going to talk about this in 1 second. Don't worry about it. And so you go into an internal struggle. The hermit. So I need to think about this. You're not ready to break something up. I need to really analyze this situation, but analyze as you will. Whether it's going to take you 1 day or 1 year, you don't stand a chance. You can't resist. You just can't. I'm telling you guys. And so what happens? It happens exactly what I told you before. You ruin the relationship, or you either become a victim, meaning, why are you doing this to me? You make me mad all the time. You start nagging until you get tired of each other and you get out of there. See the number 10 here? The end, the highest number. Or you simply switch frequencies. This card here, let me explain something. This card here, when you first see this card, you get scared, right? Oh my God, the 10 knives into my body. In other words, the death card. Not the death card, but this is like the end of something. So this card symbolizes the end of a cycle. As I told you already about 10 to 12 times, end of a cycle, right? But what happens after the number 10? There ain't no 11. So you must start from 0 or 1, right? So this is actually a good card, believe it or not. This ends whatever suffering or whatever. It gives you an excuse to get out of it, because what happens is you guys going to start fighting with each other, and all out of the blue, he or she's going to ask you, but what happened to you? Like all of a sudden you became so nagging. Are you on your period or something? Or have you got problems? You tell him, have you got problems at work you don't want to tell me? So, and then you start nagging. And then of course you start sleeping in separate rooms, and then the rest is history, right? So it's almost, I told you, there is no choice. You got no choice. You got the rebirth card several times so far. Let me see what this one here is. You're going to be happy like children under the sun. Look at this. This is why I told you, you find each other, you see? When you're with this person, you become a child. Nothing matters anymore. You become happy, you become healthy. Over here, you were getting sick. All kinds of physical ailments. And all of a sudden, when you're with this person, you don't have to do anything. He or she might say, what do you want to do, honey? It doesn't matter. Let's just go for a walk on the beach. What do you want to do, honey? What should we do? Let's go, I don't know, let's go to the park. Let's go for an ice cream. Over here instead, honey, can we go out for an ice cream? Oh, I'm tired, or I work all day, I got a headache. Why don't you go yourself over here? Instead here, like over here instead, you can't wait. I mean, you got like 2 children, like look at this. So it's irresistible. You know the sun, right? The sun is the giver of life, correct? It's a Leo as well, yes. This is Gemini. This is Virgo. I'll tell you in a second. But it doesn't matter that it's a Leo. What I'm saying is, it's the sun. Did you know that this card is the most beautiful card in the entire deck of 78 cards? Number 1 when it comes to happiness. So when you're with this person, it's like if life comes back. You're alive again. You're breathing again. You're happy. You don't care about nothing. Over here, you talk about lack of money, lack of love. You never have intimacy. You don't talk. He doesn't understand me. She always talks on the phone, and the poor husband is in the basement watching TV, etc., etc. Over here, instead, you guys don't need to do anything, because you're just being together. You're happy. Like 2 children. You understand what I mean? Incredible. Should we pull an extra card? 5 cards? To be honest with you, it's not even needed because it's so clear. By the way, I'm going to mention this one here. This one here is simply you becoming wealthy, but not because somebody's going to do you a favor, but because you're using your talent, your passion, and your you're smarts. You know what you're doing. This is a woman. I call this Liz Taylor or Sophia Loren. Beautiful, yes, that always helps, right? But it's because they did what they had passion for and they didn't give up. They went through the hardship of the beginning and then finally, slowly but surely, they got recognized and then became super wealthy, right? So this is the type of card. The woman or the man who does not give up and listens to their heart. And they know that at first it's going to be hard, but eventually they're going to make it. That's it. Okay? Set how many? 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, these 5 cards are for you. To be honest with you, there is no need. This is very clear. But I'm going to pull 5 cards for you. So, let me see here. You're going to get married. Wow. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? So, I told you before that over here in this relationship, you feel like a prisoner. Misunderstood. Your hands are tight. Look at this. You feel like a prisoner. So you're going to be reborn and you're going to get married with this person. You're going to get married, you guys. And it's 11-11. You're going to, under the money thing, it's you starting to get smart with money. I told you before. So it's you using smart money the smart way. You're going to educate yourself. You're going to invest and so on and so forth. Over here, there is a need for love. That's why this come crashing down. Whatever you get here, see this king, take a look where he's sitting on. He's sitting on a throne, right? But the throne is on a square meter worth of concrete in the middle of the ocean. Do you know what that means? This king is very needy of love. He doesn't have any love. So this is the card that says he lost his empire for love. So this is why eventually the empire just comes crashing down, because you had no love before. So when you meet this new person, you cannot say no. You're going to have to say, just let me fix things and I'll be right back. You got no choice, I told you. Even if you met at 95 years of age, you cannot resist it, because in your mind, even if you're 95, and he is 97 or 100, and you got 1 month left to live, it doesn't matter. Because in your eyes, you're like 2 little children. You don't see the 100-year-old man or the 95-year-old woman. You see 2 little children. So even I really love making older people happy. I'm a musician. I go retirement homes and I play music for them. And sometimes they cry while I play Unchained Melody and, can help falling in love. It's so amazing. I'm sorry, guys. I was going to say, wow. I was going to say, even if you spend 1 week with them, it's worth more than a lifetime with someone whom you pretend to love. Do you understand? Okay, I gotta put myself together here. Okay, all right. So this is all clear now, and yeah, you're gonna make your own money. So you're not gonna have any money issues. I told you before, you're gonna use your talent and your expertise and your smarts. So you're gonna make your own money. See, this fellow is literally making his own money with the scalpel and the hammer. Like, you're gonna make as much money as you want because you just make it, right? You don't have to ask anyone. You're not gonna have any boss. Simple as that. This is an amazing reading, you guys. Amazing. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm going to give you the signs on the table. I'm not going to repeat them twice. So you got Leo over here. Then you got Virgo. Then you got Aquarius, Gemini, Taurus, Cancer is right here, and that's about it. Okay, now let's see the. Geez, I hope. Seth, what are you doing, Seth? What are you doing, Seth? Worth waiting for. Come on, Seth. Very soon, this could be the one. Yeah, right. All right. 6 cards, he says, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6. I told you you're gonna get married, right? Look at what you got over here. There you have it. Okay, you guys, think of your question, okay? Think of your question, and your answer is it's a no. Thank you, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, okay? The faster we grow, the more I can give. I have big plans for this channel. You're gonna be amazed. Law of Attraction courses, free ones and paid ones, free Q&A on Sundays. I'm gonna do a lot. So help me out, grow the channel, and you're not gonna regret it. It's a win-win-win situation. Okay. Thank you, guys. See you soon.